How many dreams have died because you are waiting to feel motivated? How many goals have you abandoned in the name of I'm tired, I am scared, I am afraid, I can't do it, tomorrow I will start? You think you are waiting for motivation, but what if I told you today what you need is discipline? Motivation is a mood. Motivation is a guest that never stays long. But discipline is the warrior that shows up when it's raining. Discipline is the soldier that fights even when the battle feels pointless. Discipline is the muscle that moves when nothing else wants to. So if you want to win, if you want to grow, if you want to rise above the average life, then it's time to stop asking for motivation, for inspiration. It's time to start building the strength to do it anyway. The strength to move forward, whether you feel like it or you don't feel like it. The strength to wake up at exact time every single day. The strength to wake up at 5 a.m., hit the gym, hit the temple shop, hit reading books, hit making your life better. It's time to transform your life with discipline, not with motivation. John C. Maxwell said, motivation gets you going, discipline keeps you growing. Let me be honest with you. You were not always going to feel like it. There will be a days when alarm goes off and your body says, no, sleep more, don't wake up. Days when your heart says, stay safe. When your mind whispers, maybe later, maybe tomorrow I will start. And if you wait for motivation to come save you, you will spend your life waiting. You will die with your potential still locked inside you, because motivation is a visitor, but discipline is a resident, and discipline is what you really need. Motivation is addictive. It feels good. It's exciting. It's emotional. It gives you a rush of dopamine. You watch a video, you hear the words, you read a book, and you say, I am ready. And for a moment, you believe it. You want to move, you want to act. But then Monday morning comes, and now you have to show up. And now you have to fight the silence. Now you have to choose to move, even when nothing inside you wants to. And suddenly, that spark is gone. The motivation faded. Now it's just you and the mirror. Here is what the great ones know. The champions, the kings, the builders, the legends, they don't wait for motivation. They use discipline as a weapon. Discipline is waking up at 5 a.m. when your body wants to sleep. Discipline is showing up to the gym when no one's watching. Discipline is doing the work without applause, without hype. Discipline is doing the work without being clapped for. It's not glamorous. It's not viral. It's not always fun. But discipline is where the gold lies. It's where transformation lives. It's where you will separate boys from men, dreamers from doers, victims from victors. Why discipline wins? You see, motivation is like a fuel, but discipline is the engine. Motivation is inspiration. Discipline is construction. Motivation gives you a reason to start. Discipline gives you the ability to finish. That is why the ones who rise, the ones who win, they don't rely on their feelings. They train their focus. They command their actions. They do it tired. They do it afraid. They do it boring. They do it discouraged. They do it in fear, but they keep moving forward. They still do it anyway. That is what greatness demands. You think David Goggins felt like running 100 miles? You think Kobe Bryant felt like shooting 800 jump shots a day? You think Elon Musk felt 16 hours days for 10 years straight? No, but they had a mission. They had discipline. They build habits that don't care about emotion, systems that ignore moods, and a mindset that says, I can do it because I said I would, not because I feel like it. That is the game changer. So you can rewire your brain, you can rewire yourself. And how do you rewire yourself for discipline? How do you build discipline? Discipline is not natural. It's trained. It's aimed. You build it like you build muscle. And like muscle, the more you train it, the stronger it becomes. You don't need to start discipline in a big way. You just need to start with little things that you do every day. Making your bed every morning, drinking that glass of water, taking that cold shower, writing 1 page a day, reading 10 pages a day, doing 10 push-ups a day. Win small, win daily, win repeatedly. You don't need intensity, you need consistency. Because those tiny actions, when stacked, becomes a mountain of self-respect. And once you respect yourself, quitting stops being an option. There comes a moment when what you do becomes who you are. You don't just walk out, you are disciplined. You don't just study, you are focused. You don't just build a business, you are relentless. Your habit forge the identity. And once that happens, you become unstoppable. Because now, it's not about how you feel, it's about who you are becoming. Let the world chase hype. Let the world chase comfort. You chase something stronger. Chase great. Chase consistency. Chase discipline. You don't need more motivation. You need a reason. You need structure. You need to decide who you are and then prove it with action. The world doesn't reward potentials. They reward actions. The future belongs to those who show up every day. Those who stay focused when the crowd disappears. Those who push through when it gets hard. Those who push through when it gets lonely. When it gets ugly. And when you keep showing up, you stop needing permission. You stop asking, can I? And you start saying, watch me. So today, don't wait to feel motivated. Don't beg for motivation. Create the movement. Create the momentum, master the mindset, because motivation will fade, but discipline lasts forever. Now listen close. The life you want is not waiting at the other end of motivational speech. It's not hidden in any other podcast or any other video. It's waiting on the other side of action. Let this be a moment you stop waiting to feel like it and start building the fire. Because you won't always feel ready. You won't always feel inspired. But if you can move anyway, with tired eyes, shaking hand, move with fear, but you keep moving. That is how you separate the watchers from the warrior. You want your life to be better? Stop screwing. Stop doubting yourself. Stop postponing your purpose. Wake up early. Show up daily. Do it tired. Do it when you are afraid. Do it casual, but do it. Do it when it hurts, but do it. Because every time you move with that motivation, you are writing a story called I Refuse to Quit. And when the world asks, how did you do it? You just simply said, I didn't wait for permission. I didn't wait to feel like it. I moved anyway. So today, start building discipline. Stop waiting until you feel like it. Build it, become it, and don't you look back.